What's good with y'all, man? We back with another video, man. I'm not gonna keep the intro too long because you already know how it is by now. We starting in the car like we usually always do, you feel me? And we finna go to the facility today, get a little workout in. Today is Saturday, so Saturdays are usually the days where we like to get on the field, kind of work on our craft, footwork, speed, you know, mobility, flexibility, things like that. So we don't always have to be in the weight room all the time, but we want to make sure we get in the field and keep, you know, my movement, you know, sharp and all that. So that's very essential as an athlete for any sport. So we're making sure that we do that today. We also probably will get a workout in after that, but that's after we go on the field. And then, you know, we'll just see where we go from there. I want to talk to y'all about something real quick. A lot of y'all have been asking me about my whole, you know, update and, you know, transfer portal update and things like that. And I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but I do want to give y'all some insight, some just game on kind of like this whole thing, a little bit of my experience as an athlete, and you know, more of that will be coming on the way, but I wanted to just give y'all some insight on that. So basically, we heading to the facility right now. We gonna go there, get some work in, you know, and then go from there.
Money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Yeah. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Okay, I'ma hit for 20 off a laptop. In a Zoom meeting, making money is my backdrop. Ballpoint base hit harder than a slap shot. Flew out my baby, told her ride me like I'm Epcot. Whoa, whoa, I've been doing road on the go, go. Get a bag and flip it, that's for sure. Yeah, for sure, show. That was never talk about nothing. Turn it down and go get you some money. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Eyes on the money, my brothers got my back. Streets moving funny, so I been holding strap. Not playing defense, we been on the attack. Plotting and scheming, how we gon' get it back. Designer all on you, but you can't buy the swag. No Miris, those foo-foo, I can see the tag. You can bet if I spending this cause I get it back. I'm 5G, your dollar, I can see the lag. All I ever wanted was to have it all. Got close, never froze, had to risk it all. As a little boy, I wish I was a little tall. Never made the league, I find other ways to let me ball. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it.
Hey, the power speed drills ain't no joke. That warm up ain't no joke. If you know, you know.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. said on my name.
This is the killer right here. This last one.
I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear 'em just to prove.
Man, so basically they actually had visits coming onto the game field, so we had to move, and we came to the practice field, so it's all good. We still got the field. We still gonna get that work in. We just adjust and adapt, man. So let's get to it.
Problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1?
So we're basically just about done with all our on-field work now. I did want to say something though. Can we address how hard it is to do these DB drills without another person involved? Like when you're by yourself, like the whole rhythm is messed up. You don't have nobody to throw you a ball. You gotta break and have the timing of your break in your head, but then it feels like you're cheating yourself because you already know which way you're gonna go and when you're gonna break. I'm just saying, man. It really could go for all skill drills. Like I just feel like it's very hard to like do this by yourself. You know, you always need like someone else who's always like breaking you or throwing you the ball. So shout out to all my DBs doing drills by yourself, man. Keep going, keep grinding. I just want to say that though, cause people don't really know how hard that is. But yeah.
What's good with y'all, man? We back in the room now. We ended up getting just a little bit of like a recovery session in after the field work just to make sure our bodies was right. Been training pretty hard this week, so we ended up changing it to that. So we just did some rollout, stuff like that, just some mobility work. So yeah, basically. But I did want to talk about something after all that is done that I felt like was important. So if y'all don't already know already, I am in the transfer portal. I'm leaving Mizzou, partly because I am graduating this semester. So I'm about to graduate this May, so I don't know when this video is going to be released, but it's probably going to be soon before or soon after. But I'm graduating this semester because it's right now it's April, so I'm graduating this semester in May, and so I thought it was just best time for me to move on, continue to you know, basically play football somewhere else, you know, in grad school. And so it was just the right timing, you know, especially with me graduating and all that. But a lot of y'all, I've seen comments on TikTok and even Instagram and YouTube just kind of like asking for me to kind of like talk about the whole process of me, you know, being at Mizzou and being a college football athlete, you know, playing ball, and just the whole transfer portal process too. And I will explain that in my next video where I kind of just give y'all everything that has happened to me football wise since like the beginning. Like I'm gonna go through it all, but right now I did want to just talk about this whole like transfer portal process. I can't go too much into it just because not everything is set in stone, and you know, everything, I don't want to talk too much about it, you know, just reveal anything. But I did want to let y'all know, for anybody that may be wondering, maybe you're thinking about going into the portal, you know, maybe you're in the portal now and you're watching this, but like this shit is not sweet, bruh. Like I'm just letting y'all know right now. Like, and the problem with it is that everybody is going into the portal. That's the issue. And I'm not saying it's a problem for like if you need to go into the portal, you should go into the portal if you feel like that's your best opportunity. But I think a lot of people have to understand that if you didn't play at your former school, kind of like me, I didn't play at all really at Mizzou, that it's gonna be harder for you to find a school that you necessarily want to be at. And as hard as that is to admit, it's really just how the business works. So for me, I have an advantage because I came from a Division I SEC school, but yet because I didn't play much at all, it's hard for coaches to judge my talent based off just practice film or based off just spring game film. You know, when you have real game film, then it makes it a lot easier for you to be able to go into the portal and find another place, another Division I program where you can keep playing. I also did want to mention too, is that what makes it also harder for certain guys is that if you weren't on scholarship, like for me, I wasn't on scholarship when I was at Mizzou. If you know my story, you've seen my TikToks and everything, and you've been tapped into that, you know that I walked on as a freshman and basically have just been grinding, doing my thing ever since then. And so now, because I wasn't on scholarship when I was at Mizzou, a lot of times when coaches are looking at that, they're not looking at you first. There's actually a filter, I believe, in the transfer portal that it filters whether or not you are on scholarship or not. So of course coaches are going to look at who was on scholarship at their former school when they're looking for new players. So that makes the process a lot harder for guys that are walk-ons or weren't on scholarships at their former schools also. So I wanted to just put that in your mind so y'all can understand that. And so in general though, I just wanted to like kind of shed some light on that and let y'all know that like as much of a blessing football has been, I don't know if it maybe has consumed too much of my life to where I'm relying on it now to go find another opportunity in grad school. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a reality that a lot of athletes face in general, is that we come into college and we feel as if we're doing great because we're going to get an education and we're going to be playing a sport, right? But then once you start to dedicate so much time, energy, and effort towards your sport, it starts to consume you. And you feel as if you don't achieve what you want in that sport, that you're a failure as a person. And so now you have guys that have been to 2, 3, 4 different schools just for the sake of playing football, just for the sake of playing a sport where you catch and run with a ball, right? And so I kind of just wanted to talk about that, just kind of let that whole kind of aspect of things be known, because I know there's some people that understand it, but there's a lot of people that really don't understand it, and how hard it is, you know, to really be an athlete in college, man, because we are so dedicated to our sport to when it doesn't turn out how we want it to be. It's hard to deal with that mentally, physically, in all different types of ways. And so now with me being at this crossroads in my situation, being at this crossroads where I'm about to graduate, now talking to coaches, being recruited and searching for a new school while having to keep in shape, training, you know, and continue to finish school, you know, keep up with my schoolwork. That's a lot of work, and that's a lot of stress, and that's a lot of things to think about. So, you know, and of course I'm bringing this content to y'all, making sure that I'm still trying to consistently put out content on all my platforms so y'all can be tapped in and, you know, see that. And so I just wanted to like let that be known with things that's kind of where things are at right now. My first priority, of course, is just finishing school, making sure I finish things in that part, because of course if I don't do that, then football is really not even an option. You know, you got to take care of your work in the classroom first, but then, you know, after that, basically just continue to, you know, go throughout the process. And some people's process is different than other people's, and that's really what I wanted to harp on when I started this conversation, is that whatever your process is while you're watching this, some of you may be in the portal now, some of you may be thinking about the portal, some of you may have been in the portal for a long time now and you're waiting for that opportunity. I would just say that, you know, be willing to just hear anybody out, be willing to hear about any opportunity, talk to any coach you can, you know, find any connection you can, because you may not be getting the opportunity that you feel like you deserve, but it might be the only opportunity that you can get. You know, I think a lot of times when people enter the portal, when players enter the portal, they feel as if they can get an opportunity at the same level just because they were at a level before. They feel as if they were at the SEC, they should still be able to go to another SEC school because they were there. But if you didn't play substantially, or if you didn't play a lot, that's hard to do, especially with how many people are entering the portal now. So I would just say, man, trust the process, you know, continue to work on yourself and continue to be prepared for life outside of football, man. I don't talk about that enough, and I think that's not talked about enough in the influence in the by athletes in general. But you need to be prepared for life outside of football, because at the end of the day, football is going to end. If you're absolutely lucky, you might, you know, play in the league and, you know, for 5-6 years and be done with football at 30. But you're still 30 years old and you got how much of your life left in front of you. So what are you going to do with the rest of that? So, you know, I would just say for anybody is that don't make decisions solely based on football. That would be my advice. And take any opportunity or advantage you have. If you truly love the game and you truly want to play, take any opportunity and advantage, connection that you have, because you might not be getting the opportunities that you think you want, you know. So make sure that you're hearing everybody out, and just continue to work on yourself, continue to grind, continue to work hard, and all that, man. So I basically kind of went on a little tangent there, but that's kind of like my little talk. You know, that's what I wanted to just talk about. So hopefully that helped somebody. Hopefully that was able to, you know, shed some light on what somebody who's watching this may be going through. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the video, we gotta think of a word to comment for this video. We're gonna go with, y'all comment transparent Justin in the chat. Transparent, you know, I being real with y'all, telling you a lot of things. So go comment transparent Justin, transparency, something like that in the chat, you feel me, in the comments, so I know that you made it this far in the video. As always, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I always say, if you made it this far, you a real one, and I'll know that by your comments, right? As always, keep messing with the partnerships. Y'all already know, you've seen it in the last video, but the KGY brand, Keep Grinding Youth, Genuine Intentions hoodie, code Justin E, gets you 30% off all purchases on the site, okay? Go ahead, other brand partnerships will be in the link in the description. Link in my bio at all my social media platforms is all available. Just check the Linktree link pack and you'll see all my partnerships. Make sure you use code Justin E for all those partnerships if you want to save some money and support me. Also want to say, in addition to the Genuine Intentions hoodies, KGY also has these wristbands, as well as my partnership with LSB Lifestyle Bands. You get these wristbands, my code Justin E gonna save you some money. So the wristbands, the hoodies, I mean, it's all there, bro. And they got so much more on their site. You know what I'm saying? You tapped in right now, so you know when you go, you use my code Justin E and you save me some money. You feel me? But other than that, I appreciate y'all for watching. More content, more videos is on the way. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.